FastCast games. So I have now finished Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I am going to spoil everything in this. So if you don't want to know anything about the game, so as I mentioned in my last review, they did a really excellent job of sort of updating Zelda for the open world type thing. And it was a good open world game. I tend not to love open worlds because I kind of just am like, all right, just give me something to do. Like, don't make me go looking for random crap. But they did it well in this one. I think the main thing about this Zelda that I think, aside from the open world stuff that's going to mess with other people, is Zelda, if nothing else, is known for its amazing dungeons. And what they did here could have potentially been bad because there's really only 4 dungeons before Divine Beasts. But what they did in order to lean into sort of the open worldiness of it, they gave you these shrines that are like mini dungeons with one puzzle to solve or one battle to have. It definitely pushes you to a collector kind of mindset. I believe there are 120 in the game. I had 119 by the time I was done. And I wanted to get the last one, but the last one was just too frustrating. You need to like mount a deer, not like on your wall, and not like that, but you need to grab one the way you would grab a horse and then ride it over this thing. And every time I get anywhere near one, even with all my stealth stuff, it just ran away. The fight with Ganon and then Ganon, because it wouldn't be Zelda if you didn't have to beat Ganon and then beat Ganon again, was, I think, appropriately difficult, although I did beat both of them in my first try. So each of the Divine Beasts have a Ganon at the end of it. And the first one, it took me like 5 or 6 tries. But by the time I got to the end, my heart containers were all the way filled. My stamina was, twice around and then some. And because of the crafting system, I had enough food to keep me going pretty much indefinitely. It was a little easy at the end. And it kind of holds your hand a bit. The last battle in particular, it's like you got to run around and not die, and then there's these big glowing things, and they give you the weapon that you need right at the end. That one felt a little weird. That felt a little rushed. One of the things about this is that you don't actually have to do, my understanding at least, is you don't actually have to do the Divine Beasts. You could probably find your way to Ganon and try to take him on just right off the bat if you wanted to. But I think that making you have to go find the bow in a similar way to how you would give you a bonus, in the same way that like unlocking the Divine Beast would give you a bonus. The thing about this is that I don't know that I'll play it again, because it's essentially done now, because I got all but one of the shrines. I don't know how many of the Kokori seeds there are, but I had more than 120 of those. So to me, it does not feel it doesn't really feel like Ocarina of Time, which I replay somewhat regularly. Certainly scratched the Zelda itch. And now I need to figure out what to do with my Nintendo Switch. So that's Zelda Breath of the Wild. Definitely a solid A. If you haven't played it, you should. It is a worthy entry into the Zelda mythos. And now I do feel like I want to kind of go back and replay Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and actually play Skyward Sword, which I never played. So that's it. FastCast Games. See ya! Hey, thanks for watching the FastCast. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J Handle. And remember to check back, because I do this a couple times a week. Thanks a lot, everybody. FastCast.